Good morning. I want to tell you an important story here this morning. It's a story that I told in the Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, but it's worth repeating here this morning as I think of it often and use it myself as a guiding force almost every day. My dad had a very good friend who grew up in Arkansas in a farming town who was one of 9 children. This man rose from abject poverty to become extremely wealthy. He ended up owning several hundred units of real estate and accumulated a staggering fortune. He was a vibrant, charismatic man who saw business as a dog-eat-dog boxing match, with his financial statement serving as his scorecard. Well, he contracted cancer later in his life, and when I was in town one time to visit my dad wanted to go up and visit him together. During our visit, we laughed about old business war stories and we chatted about his many accomplishments for over an hour. And as we were leaving, and I was about to exit the front door of his house, I heard him call my name loudly, "Darren! Darren!" And I rushed back into his room to see if he was okay. He said something that I couldn't hear, so I put my hands on the railings of his hospital bed that he had in his home and leaned in. He grabbed my forearm firmly and raised his head from the pillow for the very first time. He looked me sternly in the eyes and said, "Don't miss the point like I did." He said, "I wished I'd spent as much time and energy accumulating relationships as I had houses. I wish I invested in my heart as aggressively as I did my money. Only now do I understand true wealth, and none of it appears on a bank statement. Don't miss the point," he said, resting his head again on the pillow. Those are the last words I ever heard him speak. The next day, he died. But he lives in my head constantly. Those 4 words, don't miss the point. Don't let that happen to you. So your action for today is this. Most of us have done exactly the opposite. We build our business plan first, outlining all of our big goals, plans, and ambitions, and then figure out how we can fit our life around that, usually to the sacrifice of our family and our social life. Soon we reach the end of our lives and find out that we paid too high a price for too little of what was most valuable in life. In the comments, tell us what you value most in life. What is the point in your life?